Hello, Aries. I'm Adriana, and I have an intuitive reading for you. This is to benefit you on your journey for this time. I'm going to be looking at what's going on in your situations and kind of what the energy is doing. Also, what your soul wants to communicate to you about this situation, what it's trying to teach you, as well as I will be doing an extended version to get you more info. So I'll continue to draw cards and channel information. So let's get started. All right. So we've got 9 of Wands and 2 of Cups representing your energy this week. So interesting. I almost feel like this is describing a third party situation where I mean, literally what we're seeing with the cards. You've got these two energies coming together and this one holding themselves apart. These are very disjoint or at war energies where you have 2 of Cups bringing energies together and the 9 of Wands separating, almost feeling like you're being attacked, the opposite of coming together with someone. So on a level, Aries, you are resisting the coming together with someone or something. 2 of Cups is a tricky thing because on the surface it can look like a relationship, but the deeper meaning is really about the coming together with yourself, even if it's within the context of a relationship. What that means is that every relationship is an opportunity for us to explore more of ourselves. So when you enter a relationship with anyone, you're really also entering into a different relationship with yourself, because how you treat yourself in the relationship is really the most important thing to get out of the relationship. Okay, more on that. We'll see what else comes up in your reading, but let's leave that for now. Okay. 8 of Pentacles, Prince of Wands, the World, the Fool. Very interesting. I'm going to clarify 8 of Pentacles, please. Okay. 4 of Wands and the Hanged Man. Okay, so we've kind of got optimism with disillusionment going on. We've got the Fool starting a new journey towards culmination, towards the goal. Haven't reached the goal yet, haven't reached your desired outcome yet. But Prince of Wands coming in here to encourage you to keep moving. But then for some reason, feeling like you keep getting stuck in the same old rut. So there's a bit of frustrated energy that can come up with this because there's such optimism and hope and excitement in these 2 cards saying like, yay, you know, we're finally going forward, we're going to meet this new adventure, we're going on the same place. And then all of a sudden 8 of Pentacles, it's like, I maybe didn't think this through enough, or I thought I was different, but I keep hitting the same things again. I keep hitting the same situations. So we go back to where we were. There's a part of yourself that is not blending, that is not coming forward in this journey that you find yourself on. And that is why you keep running up against the same wall. It's like the 2 of Cups is asking more of your higher self to come down to earth and to come and for you to make higher choices, you to make better choices, more beneficial choices for you. And you're resisting that for some reason. You're like, no, I know what to do better, but I'm not wanting to do it. I'm not doing it. So there's that pushing kind of energy. I'm going to see why you're resisting. Let's see. There's a lot about not wanting to give up your position. King of Wands, which is Aries energy, into death. You don't want to kind of give up where you are and who you are. The 2 of Cups is asking you to meet a new part of yourself, essentially, and to combine and blend with a new part of yourself. And you're like, no, I really don't want to give that up. I don't want to give up who I am in order to have that. So, you know, funny story. Um, I know an Aries who is very stubborn, very hard-headed, and I would watch him putting it in a dock every year into the water. So every year we'd have to take the dock out, and every year he'd have to put a dock in. And for some reason, he thought that, okay, this piece is supposed to go to this piece, right? And then he would hammer or drill or nail, or I don't know the technical things, but he would try to get them to attach with this one piece. And it wouldn't work over and over and over. Now, instead of looking for a new way or a different way to get these pieces together, or even trying a different angle or trying a different tool, he just did the same thing over and over and over, thinking if I muscle it through enough, it'll work. And that's kind of what I feel happening with you. And it was really funny. It would take him like 4 hours. And in 4 hours, he was no further ahead than where he was when he started doing this. It was quite amusing to me, less amusing to him. But the point is, Aries, you're in that kind of position where you're like, I've got to do something new. I'm trying. I'm on this new path. I'm excited. I've got all these new things opening up. But you keep hitting the same. You keep hitting the same. And no amount of running at the same way is going to open the situation up for you. You've got to figure out a different way forward. So let's look at your soul's message. Interesting. It's just 2 cards. Tower and the 8 of Wands. Okay, Aries, I'd like to ask you a question. If you could envision yourself doing what it is that you're doing and finding yourself kind of stuck in the same stuff, stuck in the same patterns, or stuck with the same types of people, can you sit back a second and project yourself into the future? Can you see that getting you what you want? Now, I'm going to show you these cards. What this 8 of Wands is asking you is to consider the future. In the future, will this happen? The way you're going about now, will it happen? Or do we need to let go? Tower, do we need to let go of some beliefs about yourself? Do we need to let go of some beliefs about the situation in order for the situation to crack open? The thing is you want to go onwards. You are hankering and craving and longing to go forwards. But there's something that you're holding on to that is not helping you, a perception. Yeah, it's definitely a view of reality that is not helping you in your forward movement. Okay, what is this view of reality? King of Swords, Fairlilt, King of Pentacles, decision makings about money. They are not harmonizing together. What your plans are and what your actual physical reality is, they are not coming together. Okay, so we've got to figure out a way to break this apart. There's also, we've been getting a lot of kings in your reading. We 3 kings of Aries reading are... We've been getting a lot of kings, and kings have to do with sovereignty in your own world. And there's a feeling of not being sovereign in the realm of your thoughts, in the realm of your beliefs, and also in what's going on in your material world, okay? But the message is, Aries, you are sovereign, you are in charge, and because you're in charge, we can shift these things. Now, in the extended, we'll be looking into how to shift that, how to move that forward. For now, I want to draw a quick animal card to give us a little bit more information. Happiness, the dolphin. Okay, just what we were talking about. You are sovereign over your world. You are sovereign over your ability to create happiness for yourself. This blending of the new self that your soul is asking you to do, you can do, but you're choosing not to, and therefore you're choosing not to create happiness for yourself. You know, happiness is interesting. It's a perception, and it all has to do with how you're looking at things. It really has nothing to do with the circumstances themselves. there's no objective happiness that we could all agree on. You know, the sun could shine and half of the world will say that's great, and the other half will say that makes me depressed. So there's no such thing as objective happiness. So it's up to you to figure out how to create your own happiness through taking charge of your own world, all the aspects of it, Aries. So we're going to continue on the extended process, getting advice on how to make this happen, how to shatter these beliefs and move them forward. So I'll see you over there. The link's in the description below.